Welcome to this innovation update by Lindegard. It continues to baffle me that there are so few frameworks for open innovation. One that is well known and really works is the Want, Find, Get, Manage approach by Gene Slowinski from the Alliance Management Group and Rutgers. It has been successfully adapted by lots of companies, and I'm pleased to have Gene here with me to share some insights on open innovation in his framework. Well, thanks for joining me here in sunny Phoenix, Gene.
Thank you for inviting me. It's very kind.
Good. So, can you share some of your thoughts on companies that succeed with open innovation?
I think there's three characteristics I'd like to describe about the companies who really do well in open innovation. And the first one is that the executives who are responsible for open innovation realize that the senior management team doesn't want them to do open innovation. They don't care. They want them to grow. And that growth can come from a variety of different ways, and open innovation is simply a tool to help the organization grow. So that notion that open innovation is not something unique or different, but a tool, is a very helpful part of the approach. I think a second thing that's really important for people to understand is that open innovation is a double-edged sword. I can show you how to grow your company using open innovation, and I can show you how to bring your company to its knees using open innovation. And there are firms out there that have had both experiences. So we really want to make sure that people are biased towards the things that allow you to grow and biased against the things that will cause really destructive actions to happen inside the firm. And then finally, if you take a look at the people who really succeed, the people who really really allow their organizations to be successful in this area, there's a common characteristic. And that characteristic is they first understand what are the processes and systems inside their own firm that allows that firm to be successful with or without open innovation. They then identify the tools, the metrics, the management techniques of open innovation, and they integrate them into the internal processes and systems. There are some consultants out there that say, oh, open innovation, we need to have a whole new pathway, a whole new set of policies and procedures, and frankly, that's the failure mode. The people who really are successful integrate into the company to make open innovation a seamless part of their internal environment.
I like that a lot, Gene. How would you tie this into your framework?
The framework that Stefan is talking about is the Want, Find, Get, Manage model. And what I like so much about it is that it takes you through the entire life cycle of open innovation. First, you have to know what you want. If you don't know what you want, don't do open innovation. That's how you end up bringing your company to its knees. But once you know what you want, then the question is, how do you find it? And by the way, the place in open innovation where your company is going to get sued is right here in the find area. Why? Why would you get sued? Well, if I know what I want, I'm going to go visit company A, company B, and company C to find out everything they have in this area. I'm going to do a deal with company C, and when I bring this thing to the marketplace, company A and company B are going to look at it and say, Slowinski, I told you exactly how to do that. And that's how you get sued. So there are ways to minimize. You can never eliminate the problem, but there are some structured processes that we train all the scouts to use to minimize the problem of learning things they don't want to know if they're not going to do a deal with company A or company B. Then in the area of Get, we've brought the Alliance framework to the world. That's the gold standard for planning, structuring, and negotiating a deal. I would strongly encourage any company to benchmark themselves against the Alliance framework. I've been doing this for 25 years, and I would have no idea how to do a deal without using the Alliance framework. So then you've got Want, you've got Find, you've got Get, and then there's Manage. And in the area of Manage, we put together a set of tools, metrics, and management techniques that allow people to integrate the skills and resources of two companies. So the good news is all the tools are there. Most of them are publicly available. If you go to my website, strategicalliance.com, you'll find articles and books. Most of it's publicly available. The hard part is integrating it into your own organization The more complex the organization, the more complex the integration. So that's how I would encourage people to start thinking about open innovation.
Gene, that's some great insights. Thank you for sharing this.
Thank you for having me.